Dr. Phil calls professors $350,000 per person reparations idea an absolute disaster.
Speak on it, God.
Dr. Phil McGraw, discussing the idea of slavery reparations on his daytime talk show 2 weeks ago, made headlines after calling a proposal put forth by one of the guests an absolute disaster. The panel assembled for the episode included Duke University professor Dr. William A. Is it Doherty?
Yeah.
Co-author of the 2020 book, From Here to Equality, Reparations for Black Americans in the 21st Century. He said that the government should commit $14 trillion toward reparations for the 40 million Black American descendants of enslaved people, which the professor noted equals about $350,000 per person. The total would help to eliminate the roughly 840,000 racial wealth gap between Black and white households that has its roots in slavery. Dr. Phil cut off Dr. Doherty, saying, "My name is on the wall here." Then went on to say that giving $350,000 is a terrible idea because most will squander the money and end up broke. I can tell you from a psychological perspective, if you take $350,000 or $840,000 and you write a check to any group of people, Black, white, poor, homeless, whatever, you give any group of people that much money and say, there you go, best of luck. You come back in 6 months, they're going to be broke, Dr. Phil said. Whatever reparations are done, that would be an absolute disaster, as opposed to guidance and help in creating generational wealth as opposed to income.
I'm gonna let you, but first off, big ups. If you go to the reporternewspaperonline.com and go to the entertainment section, you'll get all this information. And you go all the way to the bottom, you will see a video by the Young Turks. And this guy breaks it down. What did he say about Oprah? Go ahead, say what he said.
Okay, so one thing that he said that I thought was very interesting, that I liked and agree with. He said, how could Dr. Phil even say anything like that when a Black woman gave him his wealth? Okay?
How did he do that?
Because she is the one that put him on. You on here, Dr. Phil, with your psychological,
fakeness. You're a real doctor.
With your opinions that you're giving, no better opinions than what we can give from our experiences, in life. With your opinions, and you got the nerve to say that it's gonna be a straight up disaster. I mean, you crazy. And then another thing that he is just dead wrong, in my humble opinion. How you gonna sit there and say if you give the money $350,000 or $850,000, kind of lightweight, try to clean it up, basically trying to say to the homeless, to the Black, no, because this was a panel right here where you were talking about giving Black people reparations. So don't try to throw in the other little stuff in there for some of us who let things go over our head because we don't stay on task. So what the actual topic is, we go over our head like he just wasn't talking about Black folks. Yes, he was, because the conversation, the show and the panel was about Black people and reparations, to say basically this was going to be a disaster. Then going to say within 6 months they was going to be broke. Not every Black person going to go buy a Cadillac in a chicken shack. Not every Black person going to do that.
If they buy a chicken shack, I'm okay with that, because that generates money. So that's a good thing. I like what you were saying. I'm going to add to it because I know you own one. Let me jump right in here. I think his statement that if you give these people money like that, it's just going to be blown away. Who the hell are you to even psychologically make a thought about what the hell we're going to do with money that's owed to us? This money is owed to us. You're not just giving Black people a handout. These people have made money on the backs of African Americans here in the wilderness of North America since slavery, okay? No overhead. Imagine you going into business and you don't have to pay rent for the business. You don't even have to pay the labor for the business. This is how these people got over. And now you saying now these people, the reparations means to repair thing. Ain't that what the guy said?
Yeah.
Reparations means to repair. So we know we messed something, not we know the Eurocentric America, especially the ones that govern this nation daily, messed up by way of the African Americans. They messed us up. We call ex-slaves for a reason. So to repair is to throw money at it so we can at least reach operating on the same level as European households. We're operating as a deficit. When slavery was over, we never got anything.
And I buy that and I raise you. These are some of the things that here recently, that some of the things that I watched. And I want to say big ups and thank you for introducing me to a lot of things when it comes to the understanding our Black history and Black community as being here by the way of the slave trade. I didn't get it, but when you start watching different things or learning some things, and when you hear some of us Black individuals over here say, I went to the farm, during the summer and worked on the farm. I didn't.
Are you saying farm?
Farm, yeah, on the farm.
I'm sorry, you talking crazy. I mean,
on the farm.
The accent sounds crazy. You saying farm? F-A-R-M. Go ahead.
F-A-R-M on the farm.
Okay.
Okay. I didn't realize that until now when we was talking. It just dawned on me. Go to the farm in the summer. I used to hate it. I didn't want to go do no chickens and none of that. But you have Black people after slavery who had actual farms and had land and had things, and they allow other people from other countries to come over and they would take these people's.
That's a very small percentage of us. But that's a fact. That's not. Don't think that's a major big thing. No. That's not major and big. Some people did have, and most of us didn't. That was not the narrative.
Okay, I get that, but I'm saying that I get that and I understand that. I'm just saying you're not looking at. I'm looking at all the things that they have done to stop the generational wealth for us. Period.
Like redlining. Right. And a lot of other different things. Listen, you and I can go on days and days about this stuff. And again, we'd be less conscious if we didn't even bring this up. How dare Dr. Phil act ill on the dang Phil Negroes? Okay. Take us out of here, baby girl.
I don't even know why they still watching Dr. Phil.
I didn't even know he was still on TV.
No. Yeah, he's still on TV. I just can't get it. I don't understand.